Hello, everyone. Okay, um, a little controversy, I guess. So people are mad at the legends that has to be said. Jay Z and Beyonce for making a statement by sitting down during the national anthem during the Super Bowl. Oh Lord. So first thing I want to say is I didn't know that Rock Nation was his label, but they were, I guess, co-producers of the halftime show, or I guess the whole thing in general. I didn't know that they were co-producers of it. So I'm actually glad I looked that up myself and found that out. But people are mad that that Jay Z and Beyonce sat down during the national anthem. And why are they mad? Why? Why are people mad about that? I still don't understand. But Jay Z states that he didn't need to make a silent protest by sitting during the anthem, which has become completely overblown, in my opinion, because of what Colin Kaepernick has been doing. But he says that the statement was made by having two Hispanics perform. You know, Shakira's Colombian and J Lo's Puerto Rican. And I agree with that. That's a statement in and of itself. So him sitting down would just be not counterintuitive, but like pointless. What's the point? The bigger statement has been made. So him sitting down wouldn't even have been necessary. In my opinion. This is just my opinion. And you know, I'm not gonna get into the quality of that halftime performance, but hey, let me continue. Honestly, I think the whole kneeling during the anthem or sitting or pretty much not acknowledging the anthem, I don't see why that's a big deal to people. But, you know, here's where I make a left turn on this. For those that die for the flag, you know, in the military and whatnot, I could understand why they would be upset at people not respecting, or, okay, with people not standing and pledging allegiance or whatnot to the flag or whatnot, you know. So I could understand that, but to the regular human being that never had to put their lives on the line for anything, you know, never had to fight for the country. Why do you feel this need to be upset at the fact that I don't want to stand for the anthem? I remember in up until college, like, so all through our high school and before, we had to say the Pledge of Allegiance and listen to the anthem. And we had to stand. And at that age, most, if not all of us, we weren't thinking of these injustices that people of color, especially black people, face in this country. So I guess we were just mindless humans, you know, pledging and singing and going along with this, not realizing what it actually meant. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, okay, to a certain extent, I could see why people are upset by people not acknowledging the flag. But I have to ask them, where does it say in any legal document? And I feel like this would be a states' right thing, not a federal thing. Where does it say that a person has to stand for the anthem? It doesn't say that anywhere. Or at least any document I've ever seen or I've ever heard of. It doesn't say that anywhere. And this is, even though Jay-Z and Beyonce weren't protesting this, someone kneeling or sitting down during the anthem is a peaceful protest, right? And nobody's getting hurt. No one's cursing. Nothing belligerent is happening. No one is getting loud and whatever. They're peacefully protesting the weird social dynamic that goes on, especially between police and people of color. Because you got to think about it. Why would a person of color be afraid when they get pulled over? You know what I mean? That shouldn't happen. But yeah, I just want to know, like, where does it say that a person has to stand up for the anthem? You know, where does it say that? If a person has this need for themselves to not stand for the flag. Let them do it. They're not being they're not being overly disrespectful. They're not overtly being disrespectful to any one person or any human being in that moment. They're not getting loud. They're not cursing. They're not causing a scene or being disturbing or, pillaging and setting fires and stuff like that. What they do at actual protest is a peaceful protest. Silent, sitting down. And Jay-Z and Beyonce weren't even protesting in that moment. He said he was doing work. He was actually analyzing the performance as a fan and not as an actual artist and whatnot. That's all stuff that doesn't really even matter. But he had to set the record straight that he was not protesting. People thought he was protesting. He wasn't. He already made the statement, and during the halftime show, there was even a statement while J-Lo was performing. So the statement was made there. So him sitting down would have just been like, okay, I guess. When the biggest statement was made during the performance. So honestly, people that's mad about this, I think you're going to get over it. I do feel like you have to get over that. As long as you stand, you pledge allegiance, and you show respect to the flag, that's you. You don't have to project and show your ignorance and your anger for other people not standing. Because we're not, by kneeling or by sitting, we're not intentionally trying to disrespect America. We're not doing that. Or the people that do that. They're not, I don't think that's their intention. They're just protesting the injustices that people of color face in the country. That's it. No one is kneeling saying, fuck the flag, I hate America. That's not the message that needs to be projected to people, okay? So let's get over this, okay? So thank you, and more videos coming soon.